because they're going to hit me up. And then I said I was going to record. Oh my God, how did I forget all that? Give me a second. Okay, record to this computer. Okay, now we're recording. All right, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Here we go. Indiana. Okay, so now we're officially recording. All right, so I got to pretend like we didn't say any of this stuff, and I'll just go over it real quick one more time, okay? Oh, geez, how did I do that? All right, so Karen, thank you, Karen. So long story short, here's the deal. Um, oh, that kind of threw things off, didn't it? All right, so let's pull this on screen. EasyMT5.com. All right, for those who just joined us on YouTube, on those who will watch this later, I know you'll be watching this later. So let's talk about what this opportunity is. So just to recap for those who joined late and for those who's joining now and for recording purposes, all right, and this is being recorded. So number one, the last time we met, and for those who've been here, y'all just give me like 5 minutes, okay? Let me review this quickly like it ain't been said, okay? All right. So, long story short, the last time we met, I met with you guys and I told you very clearly that AI was going to be replacing a lot of jobs. This is why, and I'm just being very honest, if you try to apply for a job, you're going to find it very difficult because there are so many people who are looking for employment. Why? Because exactly what I told you guys last time was going to happen is currently happening. AI is taking completely over many jobs. Why would I pay an employee thousands of dollars a month plus your medical and dental for not just you, but also for your significant other and your kids when I can just employ a bot to do exactly what you do within seconds? Almost every website you go to now, before you can even think to speak to a human in the chat feature, who are you talking with? An AI bot. It is completely dominating the market. So it's just a matter of time before many jobs, and I'm not trying to be Mr. Pessimist, but it's the truth. It's coming for us. It's coming for us. Okay. So in this opportunity tonight, this is a way for you to turn that around and use the very thing that's trying to come for your job to use it to create a new opportunity for you to generate a decent income. Okay. So the last time we met, we talked about us paying out $10 per referral. We're actually going to double that. So for an example, if you brought in, and before I go over this deeply, the bottom line is there are so many AI advertising opportunities out there for any person, even if you've never done it before. You can actually use any one of these new AI bots and become an SEO specialist for a company. You can also do thumbnails for a company. You can also do your own thumbnails for your own company. You can start your own. Okay. You can do your own Google ads. They got some that will automatic. They will they say, put your website in and it will generate Google ads for you. It will generate the thumbnails for you. It will generate the motion ads for you. Everything is done in 30 seconds for you. And a lot of these out there, programs out there, they only like 50 bucks or 100 bucks, 99 bucks. And as I was saying earlier to the group, the thumbnails alone that you've been seeing all these years in YouTube on my YouTube channel, I was actually paying a team, a husband and wife team, $20 per thumbnail. I was spending $320 a month just on thumbnails alone. Now I pay ChatGPT $20 a month. $20 a month. And remember, I told you guys, those who are here, I was doing 4 thumbnails a week. So that's how we got to $320 on thumbnails alone. Now I pay ChatGPT $20 a month and I can get unlimited thumbnails done within 30 seconds. No more waiting until they wake up because they were in a different country, waiting for them to wake up and get it done. And if they didn't do it right, then I got to tell them do it a different way, wait a couple hours for them to get it done. Now I get it done in 30 seconds. See, I'm using it to my advantage. So if you've never done marketing, this is your opportunity. Furthermore, the reason I'm talking to you guys first is because, yes, I'm going to be contacting and putting out for hiring people on Indeed and ZipRecruiter. I used to be in marketing, and I'm glad I'm not in that now because my job will be definitely up for grabs due to AI, because now you got so many AI opportunities that can do the exact same thing that when the companies I was working for Google Partners, it will do it in 30 seconds, the same thing they were paying an entire team to do. They don't need us anymore. So I know a lot of marketers are going to be out of work and they're going to be looking for work, and I'm going to be offering them this opportunity. And here's the key: if you've ever been in marketing, there's a thing called chargeback. So even if you did sell something and then the person didn't stay, the company didn't stay, then the money they paid you up front, they're going to want a part of that back. So you never have a stable income. With us, we're not going to do that to you. Wherever you pay, you get paid. Now, as I said earlier, if we find out that, hey, you keep signing up 10 people and then each 10 people keep canceling immediately, we know you're trying to pull a whammy and you'll be done, never to come back ever again. Okay. So please use some godly integrity in this. Okay. Because I really am trying to help families. I was going to go, and here's the deal: truth be told, I was going to go straight to ZipRecruiter and to Indeed. But then the thought came out, why don't I help the people in here first? So how's it work? Here's how it worked. So regardless of whether you can bring 100 people a month, this is just a general number that even with all the new advertising methods that you can spend $50 to do and become an advertising genius, even though you're using ChatGPT or something, if you bring in 100 referrals, you're looking at $2,000. Whether you do it in a week or a month, it doesn't matter. We pay out every Friday. So it doesn't mean you have to bring in 100 people at the same time. No, it doesn't matter. We don't care. Even if it's one person, like somebody brought in one referral, guess what? They got their payment last Friday. Okay. So even if it's just one person, I don't really care. The point is that I'm trying to show you how to make an additional income without you even having to worry about trading anymore. So trading is not the only thing you can use as a quest to make extra money. Some of you guys are going to be a lot better at it because you're kind of familiar with advertising already, and you clearly know what I'm talking about with this new AI stuff that's all over LinkedIn, all over Instagram, and all over Facebook. Pick any one of them and give it a try. They're dirt cheap anyway. So you may be a person who brings in 500 people a month times $20 per referral. That means you're making 10 grand a month. You just replaced your job. Very clear. Now, the other thing I said, here's important for you guys only. I'm not offering this to those who's going to be coming through Indeed and ZipRecruiter. For you guys only. I don't care whether you do it today, next month, whenever. The moment you hit 25 referrals, your access to the Easy MT5 program will be completely free for a year. That's an additional $1,200 bargain. It's free. Okay. And once you hit the 25, it's free for the whole year. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? I see Jan has a hand up. And then we'll go over what you cannot say in the advertising, which is pretty simple. Jan, I'm trying to get to you.
Oh, take your time, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can hear. I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. What's your question for me?
Yeah, it's good to talk to you, Uncle P.
Yeah, man. Hi.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I wanted to see, if possible, does the copycat system work on TradingView?
No.
Okay.
No, the copycat, no. Because remember, for the copycat service, which is different, that's us, that's me, Miss Jenny, and Mr. Dr. Elvis. We're trading our personal accounts on MT4 and MT5, and people are getting copied on those trades.
Okay.
So yeah, we don't use TradingView for that. Now, for TradingView, there's two ways that, and which I have to think about that. We may have to run this also for Futrix if that's something you're interested in. I would have to have my team put the affiliate link on the Futrix.com website and do referrals that way, which that might not be a bad idea. If I get enough demand for that, then you guys will be able to do it for Easy MT5. And we're starting with Easy MT5 first. I want to see how well it goes. And if it goes well, then we're moving it into the next door, which is the copycat, and we'll be paid out the same. So if you bring in twice as many because you have two different websites to promote, that's fine. And then if so, then we'll move it to the Futrix, and then you have three different ones so that you have three different opportunities to promote three different things. And keep in mind, guys, here's the deal. And I'm going to repeat this, and I said this before, I'll say it again. When I was in advertising, I worked for a medical supply company. I worked for two Google partner companies. And then I also worked for Yellow Pages back in the day when they were in business. And I was one of the top sales guys at every one of these companies. These companies, they were charging thousands of dollars for me to make the same kind of income I'm going to be paying you guys. And all you're doing is trying to do something for 97 bucks. By the way, we just closed the trade for the Futures Group. Those who got my trade alerts, we just closed the trade, and it depends on how much you did. But like I told you guys earlier, those who joined late, I was explaining to you that I just did $200 on one account. But you times that by 7 accounts, 200 times 7, that was basically around $1,400 I made in a matter of a couple of minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm charging just 97 bucks a month, how hard is that compared to when I was trying to do sales for hundreds of dollars a month or thousands of dollars a month for sales products? It's not
Gotcha.
hard,
Right.
right? So going back to answering your question, if we do it for the trading view, it will be for the futures market where, we can do a referral program where if they wanted to learn how to trade live, they'll be trading live with Miss Jenny during the New York session. And if not, then they'll be trading with my trade alerts for the Asian session.
Okay. I just want to bring something to your attention, Uncle P. I've been following you for years, and I've just been a huge fan of yours, man. And I just
I
appreciate
appreciate that,
what
brother.
God has done in your life, man. Unfortunately, I had a situation last year where I had a heart attack and I
Oh,
passed
man.
away, and I've been getting my health back, and I just don't have the time now just
Yeah.
to sit at my computer and do some things.
Yeah.
That's why I was wanting to get involved with the copycat system, so it could kind of I could mimic off what you guys are doing and trade for me
Oh, sure.
because
That's it.
I'm getting my health back, and the Lord has shown me some things, man. And I know this is a divine opportunity, and I don't want to go into a whole bunch of specifics, but I just want to I need some help, man, with this, and I want that copycat system.
Oh,
And
sure.
so go
Why don't
ahead, I
you shoot
apologize.
me an email? No, shoot me an email because that's a different topic. Shoot me an
Okay,
email to supereasycopycat.com. I'm
okay.
sorry, supereasyforex.com.
SuperEasyForex.com.
Yeah, but if
Okay.
you want to just join the Super Easy Copycat, you can go on the website supereasycopycat.com, and it only take minutes to set it up, this the trading software.
Okay.
Yeah, but it connects only to the MT4 and MT5. Just keep that in mind, though, not the
Okay.
trading view. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'll do the MT4, the MT5, but I'm gonna shoot you an email tonight, just kind of lay some foundation for you, and
sure.
hopefully you and I can talk about some things. And but I really want to get this going, man. I really do because I need some help, man.
Yeah. And again, this is again why I'm bringing this up for many people because for those who are like in your situations, with the invention of AI,
Hmm.
it's going to attack and take away so many people's jobs, which it has already started. However, for those who are wise, you can take this as a gold rush opportunity for you to start another type of business you never thought of before, because whatever you imagined can be done in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
now you just became an ad agency from home for the small mom and pop companies who are afraid of AI and will never use it. And they're afraid. So now
Hmm.
you can go to them and do the same thing I'm doing with you. They may not pay as much, but guess what? It's not a big deal. But either way it goes, if you're out there advertising easymt5.com, okay, well, have the creatives done through ChatGPT or whoever,
That's
right?
true.
And it
That's
costs
very
you
true.
50 bucks, 50 bucks. $50 to buy some of these programs. I looked into them. They cost 50 bucks one-time fee. And then they give you credits and you tell it, hey, I need you to design me this. I need some creatives. I need some thumbnails. I need some wording for my blog post. It gives you everything in 30 seconds. And I was just telling everybody earlier, brother, that I literally today, I have a website person. I said, hey man, I need to have some blog posts. He said, okay, I'm gonna set everything up for you. He charged me $30 to set everything up, brother. And then he
Wow.
said, here's how you do blog posts. Brother, I took his advice, and within less than 2 minutes, I created my first personal blog post. Can
Hmm.
you freaking believe that, brother? I'm
Wow.
so excited.
Wow.
Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me show y'all something. Where'd that thing go? And it's right there for y'all to see now. It's on here. So you see right here, it says Trading
Hmm.
Academy. I told them what I want to do is also provide education for people who just want education. So now you can go right here, click on Trading Academy, okay? And watch
Hmm.
this. Look there. He created this blog post. Guess who did this one?
There
In
you
less
go.
than 2 minutes, brother.
That's nice.
And look, full details of what I wanted. And it took this 30 seconds to create and another minute and a half for me to put it and upload it onto my site. And
Wow.
I've never done blogs before. I always paid people to do them for me.
Mm,
And now look, I just did my first one in 30 seconds. And there's going to
wow.
be many more on this website so that you guys can start getting educated. So he did this one. This y'all can look at it just now. I did this in 30 seconds. I've never done these before. So that's what I'm saying with these new methods of advertising, using any one of these, now you guys can make as much money as you want at home in 30 seconds. It's
Looks
crazy.
good. Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks real good.
Look at this. Y'all think I'm playing? Look at this. See? You seen that thumbnail? Look, I told it. I said, well, watch this. Remove the 1 hour start. Watch. And I used to pay $320 a month just for thumbnails.
Wow.
And now I'm paying this ChatGPT. I got their professional version. I'm paying $20 a month.
You saved yourself $300.
But the chat, listen, the SEO, I did it in here. It did it in 30 seconds. I told it what I wanted. I gave it the topic. I told it what it wanted, and it did the whole thing in 30 seconds. So anybody can become a marketer now. There's no possible way you cannot make money. This is your new opportunity.
It
That's
is.
upping up the amount of pay and the opportunity for you guys. But again, specifically for those in this group, I'm also going to be including the 1 year free Easy MT5 so that you're not paying for that once you reach 25 referrals. It doesn't
Gotcha.
matter whether you do it right away or 6 months from now. I don't really care. Once you reach 25, it's free. I'm not going to charge you for it. Now look at that. We were talking and look what it just did.
Wow.
Look at
That
this.
quick.
See that? So
Mhm.
this is what I'm telling you. Anybody can create SEO. See, SEOs. Anything you want, just type it in there. It will do it in 30 seconds or a minute. And now you're ready to go. So now I can do this, click here, and then click download, or I can share right on out. See?
There you go. Yeah. Looks real good.
There's exactly. And I did it right in front of y'all. This is what
Wow.
I'm saying. We better open our eyes or else we're going to be ran over. I'm just being honest with y'all. You're going to be ran over. It's just going to happen. So this is why I'm sharing with you guys. You can start with me and then you can start with other companies. If you get a few referrals and you say, okay, man, I get in the hang of it. Move on and start going to mom and pops. You get like 10 customers in your city, 10 businesses. And you say, I'll start doing your advertising, start bringing you, and look at what it took. You paying $20 a month, brother.
Wow.
And
That's
you just
powerful.
started yourself a brand new business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Hello, it's there. The money's for the taking. So again, for those who are good, again, that's why I'm showing you. What if just a month you bring in 100 referrals? And this is just basic numbers. It doesn't. And again, I'm going to repeat for recording purposes. I said this earlier. You don't have to bring in 100. We pay out every Friday. I don't care if you bring one person at a time. That's fine. Every Friday, we're going to consistently check the referrals and we pay out. Somebody literally last week, they only had one referral, but we paid them. It was one referral. I don't care. It's not, you don't have to reach a certain milestone before you get your payment. We're going to give you your payment regardless of whatever. Okay. But for those who are interested in what I literally just did right in front of you, showing you clear proof. Like for an example, let me show you something else. Watch this. Now, watch this. Now, create me an Google ad campaign. Oh, well, I can't even spell it right. Campaign around this thumbnail. Y'all watching? Please type a 10 in the box if you're paying attention. No, type a 100 if you're paying attention. I want you all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Pay attention. Pay attention. And this is the one that doesn't even work that well. Watch this. Create a Google ad campaign around this thumbnail. I'm going to hit enter. Now let's sit here and watch. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Look at it. Ad copy. 100. Look at this. Description. Look at this. Landing page. Look at this. YouTube ads. Targeting words. Keywords. Video script. Retargeting. How long is it, brother?
7, 10 seconds.
You see it? Are you guys literally watching what's on my screen? I know nothing about all this. I used to sell advertising. I never worked on the back end. This is what the back end people were doing. Look, headlines. It's giving you everything you need. And then you just copy and paste and you say, okay, watch this. So here's what I do. Watch this. I'm going to do something else right in front of y'all. Create a campaign image with using this. Some of y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. That's an old saying. You don't believe it. So I'm going to show it in front of you. And this is why, yes, I'm going to start hiring people on Indeed and ZipRecruiter, because a lot of advertisers are going to be losing their jobs and they have no way of making income. They're going to lose their job. They'll be able to work for me. And they'll know this by the back of their hand. So some of them are going to be bringing in a tidy number of people per month, and they're going to be making a decent income. So for an example, some will be good enough to bring in 1,000 people a month because they've been doing advertising. They're going to be making how much a month? 1,000 times 20, brother. How much is that?
1,000 times two, that's 20,000.
You got it. I'm going to help people out. I'm going to help people make real money. I used to be in advertising. I know how it works. And if I still was, they would be cutting me loose because they don't need me because they have this. Look, saying what? Adding final touches. See, look at there. Boom.
That's powerful.
How long did that take me? I was talking to you while I was getting done.
Yeah, about 20 seconds.
Bingo. Now you telling me nobody can do this? Of course you can. And this is the paid version. I'm only paying $20 a month. This is my workhorse now.
It looks good, man. Yeah, I'm serious. It looks good. And so what I'll do is I'll shoot you an email tonight.
Sure.
And man, I just appreciate you. I really do. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I'll send you an email tonight and just kind of lay a foundation for you. And
Sure.
we'll kind of hook up for the next couple of days if that's okay.
Yeah, like I said, just I got so many things going. By the way, guys, let me say this. Who was in my chat group last night and I had to put somebody in check? Type of 40 in the box if you were in that group. Okay, some of you guys were. Let me be very clear. That situation, them people, I'll just say them people, was picking at your brother at the wrong time. I'm sitting up here trying to figure all this out. I'm working on all these different projects. I got many staff working on many different things all at the same time. And then at the same time, I'm dealing with a situation, a family situation that requires my legal expertise. I did study real estate law. And now I have to put it to use after all these years because we have a grimy person who really ain't part of the family, but they're trying to do a family takeover on one of the properties where my sister, who's 60 years old, she's been living in that same house since she was a teenager. Well, she just got out of high school, so she was technically still a teenager. And now my sister's 60 years old, and this person trying to do a forced takeover on the property. Nigga Roger, you done lost your mind. Absolutely not. And so I was already revving hot as fire because of this. And I got to meet with the attorneys tomorrow to get this. I know how to fix it. Out of all my brothers and sisters, I got 4 brothers and 4 sisters. Out of all 9 of them, I was the one who went to school and did real estate investment and real estate law. Now my younger sister, she's now doing real estate as well. But the point is, I was already revving red hot while trying to work on all this. And then that situation, no, I ain't putting up with no foolishness. I'm trying to help people before they get destroyed. People are going to lose. You trust what I'm saying. Hear me good. You're going to say, Uncle P told me. There are going to be tons of people losing their jobs. In fact, it's already happening because of what I literally just showed you. If you were personally working for an advertising agency and now they have something even better than ChatGPT, how long do you think you're going to be employed?
Be going that day.
Okay, then. This is real talk. So now I know it, so I'm going to help people out. I'm giving you unlimited opportunity and do what you do. Do what you do. Okay. So anyway, brother, yeah. So long story short, send me the email and I will reply. Give me some time to reply, but I will respond to it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, right on,
good
brother.
to talk to you, man. Good to
yeah,
talk
man. Good to talk to you
Okay.
too. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you,
cool,
sir.
cool.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yes, call center tools. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Call center tools. As I said before, I missed the recording. Ladies and gentlemen, what website what almost no website, unless they just don't want it, like me, I don't want it on my site, but I could. There's almost no website that does not now have chat GBT. You try to hit on that little chat feature and you used to be able to talk to real people. No, you're gonna sit there and talk to a bot. You make a phone call trying to get your situation with your bill collector straightened out. Who you talking to first, a human or a bot? It's always a bot. Always a bot. Everything is a bot now. So they're trying to replace. In fact, now self checkouts. I told y'all that was coming. You go into your local Walmart. Guess what? There's in Sam's Club as well. You go into those stores. Guess what? Almost every line is now self checkout. Why? Because what you used to have to pay an employee to do, you let people manually do. And these companies are going to save money. It's going to happen. So this is why I'm literally showing you right in front of your eyes how easy it is for you to now look at a different opportunity, something that you may not have ever thought of. And you may have, man, I ain't tech savvy. You literally say, I ain't either. I ain't either. Watch this. I'm going to do one more thing in front of y'all. Right. Watch this. Write me a blog post about this subject as well. And you talk to it like it's a human because it'll tell you, look, it will talk back to you. If you want this, look at what it says. Real talk. Come on now. A bot is talking about real talk. Here's your hook. Your hook is strong, but to convert it, and it's telling you what you need to do. And then it will tell you, do you want me to do that for you? Look, create the next 3 thumbnails for A/B testing. Do you want me to do a full webinar script for closing? Do you want me to build your landing copies for you? Anybody can do this. So watch this. Anybody. You don't have to be a victim. You just have to move quickly. Here we go. I said, write me a blog post. Which, by the way, I might as well put this on the site too. It's already doing it. Any other questions while we're waiting? Any other questions? Any questions? Look at this. See? Full blog post. There it is. How long did it take me to do it? Less than a minute. Less than a minute. So that's what I'm telling you guys right now is the Go Rush. And let me be honest, if you don't want to fool with our company, that's fine, but go somewhere, do something. So to wrap this up real quick, here's what it looks like. Okay. So we were paying $10 per referral. We're doubling that to $20 per referral. So for example purposes, again, you can do onesie twosie. I don't care. We're going to pay out every Friday, no matter what. But if you bring on average a month, and this is just so you can get an idea of how much money can I make to get where I need to. So if you could do 100 people a week, that's cool. You're making $8,000 a month. If you can do 100 people a month, that's an extra $2,000 in your pocket, roughly. If you can do 50 people, if you want to do 10 people, I really don't care. It's up to you how many you want to do, but I'm just showing you what you can do. Okay. But again, for some of you guys, you're going to actually run with this idea and say, man, I never even thought of it. Now that I just seen him do it, oh, yeah. And like I said, Chat GBT is not even the best of them. There's many of them. Just go on social media and you'll find a bunch of them that's even better. Okay. Long story short, we do have it currently for the EasyMT5. We're going to see how well that works. If it works, we're going to also open the door for the copycat, supereasycopycat.com, so you can get referral money off of that one too. And then if that one works, we're going to link it over and then we'll bring it over to Futrix.com and you'll have 3 different ways of advertising and doing whatever you want to do and being able to bring and generate income to help shore yourself up. Okay. We're not going anywhere, but your job is, just to be honest. Number 2, we also talked about making sure that once you hit 25 referrals, whether you do it quickly or late, it doesn't matter. The moment you do, your membership to easymt5.com is going to be waived for an entire year. That's an additional $1,200 savings per year. Okay. It'll be on us. All right. Number 3, What we don't advertise is we don't advertise that it's a trading that we offer trading bots because, as I said earlier, we build trading systems so that it will take you like DoorDash. It will bring the food right to your door, but we don't walk inside the door and start making your plate. In other words, we will build the trading systems. We created scanners, which is acting as automation. It does all the heavy lifting so that by the time the setup is there, it will send an alert to you to your door, but it won't take the trade for you because we want to make sure that our customers are very happy with the trade setup and they make the final decision whether to click the button to take the trade or not. As I said before I forgot to turn on the recording, right before we did, we just won a trade because in my personal trade alert group for Futrix.com, we sent out a trade alert on NQ and MNQ. That thing went into profit. But what was I waiting for? The new trading system that is released to our members, Parallel Universe. It sent me the alert saying, okay, there's a breakout from the downward channel. I knew that NQ was going to go up, but I wanted confirmation for it to break out of the downward channel first. The bot sent me the trade alert and said, okay, it's now breaking out. The setup was there and we won the trade. It was just that simple. Okay. And that is part of your membership if you're in the EasyMT5, the new Parallel Universe. It is one of my all-time favorite trading systems now. I love it to death. I absolutely love it. I'm proud of that one. Okay. So the other thing we don't advertise is we personally trading your accounts. Okay. We're not personally managing people's accounts. Okay. Even with the copycat service, we don't manage people's account. We don't even know who you are. We just basically attach your trading account to ours, and then we take trades on our account. You get copied on them, but we're not personally trying to say, "Oh, well, I'm gonna take your $1,000, I'm gonna flip it." No, we don't get involved with that. Okay, we don't get involved. So with this, it's just nothing more than trading tools on EasyMT5.com. So that's what we are promoting. Exactly that and that only. Okay, please do not start promoting things that we don't offer. All right. Um, Outside of that, any other questions? And again, this offer for the 25, once you reach 25, your membership is waived. That's only for you guys. But I will be reaching out to people and doing interviews for people on ZipRecruiter and Indeed, and no, they won't be offered this. Okay. Which, by the way, if this works well for you guys, they're going to need work. No, let me leave that alone. Okay. Anyway, anybody have any other questions? Any other questions for me? You can type them in. Any other questions? Let me see something. Give me a second. Any other hands? I want to make sure I get to everybody's hand if you had a question. Let's see. All right, if you have a question, I don't know where the hand thing is. I haven't used this in such a long time. I used to use this all the time when I was doing my weekly classes, but since I haven't been doing the weekly class, I forgot where the hand thing is. Is this recorded? Yes, I did record it. Mm-hmm. Brian said the new PC indicator. Yeah, Parallel Universe is what they call it, the PC Parallel Universe. The PC indicator is a slam dunk on gold. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love it. I absolutely love it. All right. And just imagine, just one trade pays for a person's $97 membership. And that's the other thing. For those who came late, like I told you, the membership is just $97 a month, and they have access to all the trading tools, all the MT5s and trading views, and all future trading systems as well. It will not cost an extra dime, which I am working on new ones right now. And the newest one we're working really, really hard on is called Toothpaste. Y'all gonna love that one when it comes out. Toothpaste. All right. But when it does come out, it's going to be just uploaded into the back office. It's no additional cost. It's part of everybody's membership. Okay. All right. All right. Any last questions? Type it in the box real quick. Any last questions before I let you guys go? And for those who don't, who are currently registered as an affiliate, go ahead and track, just log in and track your results as well, so you know where you are. And again, we do pay out every Friday, whether you only have one person or 10 people or 100 people, doesn't matter. We'll pay out every Friday. All right. If you haven't, then go to easymt5.com and then click right here on affiliate and just register. And it's free to register. You don't have to be a person who signed up for the actual service. If you just want to be an affiliate only, you can do that. You do not have to purchase anything. You can just be the affiliate, and that's why we have these separate. Okay. If you do want the trading system, then you can go ahead and register for that. If you just want to be an affiliate, then you can do that. You don't have to purchase anything. Okay. All right. What tool do we use to execute a trade to multiple accounts? Or is it okay. So that's a very good question. Okay, guys. So, all right, show you if you're using, if you're trading the Forex market, then I suggest Traders Connect right here. Okay. This is who I use if I'm using the Forex, like the MT5s or whatever. This is the one I use. Now they do have, I believe, TradingView and all that stuff now, so you may be able to use them. I haven't used that for that, so I can't confirm, but I believe they do have TradingView. But I know for me personally, yeah, TradingView right there, huh? So anyway, for me, when I'm using the MT4s or MT5s, or let me be very clear. So, for an example, Hola Prime, which is by Anthony Davis, or no, not AD. I forgot who the other guy is, the basketball player. Some of these they're using platforms like DX Trade and so forth, right? So, for an example, if you're a member of the Copycat service, how that works is we use the MT4 and MT5. See, here's DX Trade. So what I did was on my account, I would put my a demo account right here or live, it doesn't matter. But I will put a demo account right here and attach my Copycat copier to it, right? So on my desktop, I got the Copycat copier on my MT4, MT5. Follow the logic, follow it. So on the MT4, MT5, I have on my desktop, I set it up with the copier. Then I will go and get an account in here, which it's dirt cheap. They only charge like $10 per account. Okay. 2 accounts, it's $20 a month. Anybody can afford that, right? One trade to take care of that. So right here, what I would do is put my MT4, MT5 account in here and also my DX trade and have it loop to this one so that this is the master account. This is the follower. Simple as that. So every time I receive a trade on my MT5, it automatically copies onto these DX Trade or Trade Locker or whatsoever else. So that's why I use Traders Connect for that. Okay. Now, if you're in the futures market, here's my favorite, Trade Syncer. Very easy to set up. I was very concerned about not knowing how to do it, but literally it was extremely easy to set up. It took minutes. Okay. So basically you sign up for your free account right there, and then it takes minutes just to connect. And basically my Tradeovate accounts, so like my Apex accounts, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, and all that kind of stuff, you can connect those. And then what happens is it'll ask you, well, which account do you want it to be the master account? Okay. Which, by the way, this is only $50 a month. Dirt cheap. I don't click on all these cookies. I don't want all this stuff on my account. So the one I have is right here. They have 2 connectors, 10 accounts per connection. So that's 20 accounts right here for $50 a month. Okay. So and when they say 2 connectors, so like for that, they should have said 2 brokers. So basically, like I can have 7 or 10 Apex accounts, and I can have 4 Take Profit Trader accounts. So I will put my 4 Take Profit Traders on one connection and my 10 Apex accounts on the other. And then after, when those are linked together, they'll ask me, which account do you want to be the leader? I will pick one account. And once I take the trade on that one account, it goes across all of them. So again, showing you guys the numbers of what I've done today for those who are late, using the Parallel Universe, the very new tool that we talked about this morning during market open. I sat there, waited for the opening bell. It was sitting in a parallel channel. Once the price broke out of the parallel channel on NQ to the downside, you can check your charts yourself and verify this. When it broke during the opening bell to the downside, I had took my trade setups. Within the first 2 minutes, it gave me $400. Then it dipped back up and went to like 200. Then it dipped back down to 400. Then it went back up to 200. Then I said, if you go to the third time to 400, I'm just going to take my foe. It went down the third time to 400. I said in my head, I said, I know this thing going to go down further, but I wasn't greedy. So here's what happened. I did 400 on each one of my accounts times how many accounts I said to you guys earlier? Let me see who was paying attention. How many accounts? How many accounts? Anybody remember? 7. There you go. Somebody remember. Times 7 accounts. So just this morning, and I did this in less than 2 minutes. It took 2 minutes from the opening bell for this to happen. 2 minutes. That's all it took. So on my accounts, this is what I did. Okay. Remember that number. Okay. So now this evening, we did another $180 or something like that per account times 7 accounts. That's $1,260. So now just today alone, using the parallel universe, 1,260 plus 2,800. Oops, I'm sorry. I meant to add 1,260 plus 2,800 equals, there you go. And that's what I did across all 7 accounts on just 2 trades using parallel universe. And so if anybody got a problem with paying $97 a month, and you got all these trading tools on MT5 and TradingView, plus future trading systems come up, then they're not a good fit if they're going to complain about the $97, because one trade alone takes care of that. One trade, and you got the rest of the month. So it's one of the easiest marketable products. That's the other reason why I'm doing this, because again, when I was in sales, the medical devices were thousands of dollars, $4,000, $6,000. And I still had to sell just to make something like this a month of income. Had to drive to work and do all that talking. We used to do an average of 100 calls a day. That was average. Average. And now you got AI who can just do things in seconds. And you're selling something for $97. Come on now. Okay. All right. Any last questions? I'm going to take one more question. Somebody type in if you have one more question. I don't know where the hand thing is for me to see the hands. For if you raised your hand, I apologize for that. Let me see something. Host tool. Participants. Yeah, I just don't see it, guys. I done forgot. I apologize. All right. Any going once? I'm gonna count to 10. If you have a question in there, cool. If not, go ahead, sign up for your affiliate link and you are good to go. Going once, going twice. Can we get new videos on the old system now that we have? Yeah, if you guys check in your back office, we're getting a lot of people asking that. You absolutely, yes, absolutely. So D, yeah. What we did was we took the videos, the tutorial videos from the MT4 old folder, and we uploaded into your tutorial. So when you go through the tutorials, you click on the image and you'll see that it'll pop up the downloads. In the downloads is instructions, in a video on how to install, but also how to use it. We upload those into your tutorials. Okay. Yeah, we got you, brother. All right. Yeah, so it's there. It's there. Oh, by the way, what's also cool now with this version, remember every individual trading system, you had to have a different license key for it. Well, with these, it's totally different. It's different because I built out a new trading, a new license system as well, where once you get granted access for all your MT5s, one license key will work on all of the indicators up to 2 accounts, and those 2 accounts can be swapped in and out whenever you feel like it. Okay. One license key. So whenever you get your license key from the license department, hang on to it because it unlocks all of them. Now, when it comes to TradingView, you're going to email the license department, your TradingView name. They're going to send you the link with the indicators already unlocked for you. You just attach them to your chart and you're good to go. Okay. Somebody said, how much money do you need how much money do you need to on an extra account? Are you talking about the trading account? For me, I just do the 50Ks. If that's what your question is, I just do a bunch of 50Ks. And I would suggest just if you just want to start out and see how prop firms work, use Jenny's code 6FTC because you can get an Apex account for like $20. A 50K account for $20. And they just did something new where they don't charge you a monthly fee. It's just a one-time fee and you got 30 days to pass. If you don't pass, then they account goes away and you just pay another $20. It's no harm, no foul. But if you pass within the first month, guess what? It's $20, $25, something like that. It's dirt cheap. But 6FTC is Jenny's code. That's what I would do. Okay. What is the Trend Beast going to be about? I'll let you guys know. It's still under works. Here's the deal. Some people are still trying to be slick, so they want to know our stuff early. And so that's why, Kay, we've been keeping it under wraps. Most of our trading systems like Toothpaste. Toothpaste is underway, but I don't provide no screenshots or anything because people trying to take our ideas, little brother. So that's the reason why. So once we are right there at it, then I'll let you know. But it's still under work because we try to make it as accurate as possible, and that will be for the MT5. So once that comes to fruition, I'll definitely get with you all and let y'all know. Okay, that was a good question. Do we have to email you to switch accounts? Yeah, just contact the license department. Super easy, simplicity at gmail.com, and just say, hey, I want to switch it to this account. And that's it. It's no big deal. You can switch it as often as you want. There's no limit. Okay. Is Parallel Universe for futures only? Yes, currently it is, but I am looking into trying to get it converted for the MT5. Okay. Primarily, you can use it on any time frame, but right now I wanted to use it for the futures market because it helps with scalping. But we are looking into having it converted into the MT5. And if we do accomplish that, because it looks simple to use, but it's heavily coded. But if we do that conversion, it will be in your back office. And again, there will be no cost as part of your membership. Always remember that anything new we create, it will always be part of your membership. You do not have to pay anything for it. Okay. Um, NinjaTrader? No, I have no idea how to use NinjaTrader, and I tried, and oh my God, NinjaTrader worked my last nerve. So I apologize. Maybe in the future, I don't know, but right now I got so many other projects. NinjaTrader is the last one on my list. I really did want to learn how to use it, but that thing was so complicated. It was like it would work my last nerve. So I said, heck to no. But I may change, okay? But if we do again, it won't cost you anything. All right, good question. It's a parallel universe. Is it 6FT? No, yeah, you got it. 6 Frank Thomas Cat. 6 Frank Thomas Cat. The number 6 Frank Thomas Cat. Okay? Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Good questions you guys are asking. But again, let's start making this money. I'm giving you guys an opportunity. I'm giving you guys an opportunity. And like I said, once you reach your first 25, your membership is on me for the whole year. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we'll wrap this up, guys. Thank you very much for your attendance and for hearing me out. And like I said, guys, let's start using AI to our advantage instead of us being victimized by it. It's no reason why we can't. I'll tell you guys one last thing. I have a good friend of mine. We've been friends for about 15 years. Okay, 15 years. And she had an idea because how we met, her and we used to manage all of Bank of America's property portfolio. Okay. I used to be very high up in Bank of America. I used to have a very, very strategic position, and I used to report directly to the president and vice president of this division of Bank of America. So I was in meetings with them. So I'm not just a little black guy with a baseball hat. Yes, I'm smart. I have some education. And the India team, California team, and Texas team all reported directly to me. And I was responsible for hiring and firing people. I had a very, very important position at Bank of America years ago. And she also was a manager at the time. So that's how we met. So long story short, she and we moved away from Bank of America. So now she's an accountant, and she has her own tax firm in Atlanta. And she had an idea for years on a program to help educate people on how to fix their own credit on their own, how to do loans, how to do this, that, and the third, how to help college students to prevent them from getting themselves in excessive debt, how to get out of those situations. She had these ideas in her head for years. And she called me and Nancy last week, and she said, I found an AI program. I think she called it Synthetic. She found an AI program. She said, I talked to the AI program for 15 minutes, just like I would talk to a human. She said, I talked to her for 15 minutes, and within 15 minutes, it built out every single thing. And when I looked at her website, I swear up and down, it was one of those websites that's very intensive because it's very interactive. It has tutorial tools, education, the color scheme, and I used to work for a Google partner, so I know what a good website looks like when you spending around 10 to 20 or $30,000 on it. I know exactly what it would look like. Hers looked dead on one of those $20 to $30,000 websites because it was very intensive and interactive. So it wasn't just informational like mine's is just basic information, keeping it clean and simple. No, hers is very labor intensive. I'm telling you, it would have took forever for people to build it out. She would have been out of thousands of dollars, and this thing built it in 15 minutes. And here's the kicker. She said, "You want to guess how much I paid for it?" I said, "How much?" I said, "This had to cost a grip." For those who's not, you know, a grip means a lot of money, okay? Because I know we got people going to be watching this later and they all over the world, but that means it costs a lot of money. She said, "No, I only spent $15." And she said, "I've been sitting on this idea." She was in tears. She said, "I cannot believe it. It's here. My dream is here." And it took me 15 minutes of talking to it and another 15 minutes for it to build out every aspect of my idea. This is the power of AI. So either you're going to use it to your advantage and start your own thing, such as now having the opportunity to make a couple of grand a month and advertising as an advertiser over something that you just talk to it, type a few ideas in, it spits it out, and you're good. Or you're going to end up losing your job eventually anyway, most of you. And I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative, but it's just the truth because AI is going to replace you. Then what are you going to do? You're going to say, "Man, I should have listened to Uncle P. I've been right on so many things over the years. Nobody can dispute it. You don't have to like me, but you know I have been right on many things. And I'm not a prophet. I'm not into all that stuff. I just pay attention to where things are going and I try to get in there before it happens because the last time I didn't do that, that's where my story that many of you guys heard me talk about, where I used to be this multimillionaire buying big old houses and everything else. And then when the market crashed, I lost everything. Why? Because I wasn't paying attention. I paid attention how to get up there, but I wasn't paying attention to what could take me down. And it took me off guard. And I said, never again. And I'm seeing that this is going to take a lot of people, millions of people are going to lose their jobs. They're going to be caught off guard. Here's a way for you to use it to your advantage. You can start your own marketing company because I'm telling you, a lot of people are not going to want to deal with AI, especially the older mom and pops and the local companies around you. Now you can pick up 10 customers and replace your job in no time flat. And they're going to be dependent on you because they're not going to know how to do what you can do in 30 seconds. Okay? All right. So with that being said, so uh, how do I watch to fully understand the systems and business? Oh, our website, brother, is so simple. Just right here. Don't go no further. It's just simple as this. Go to our homepage, and this is all we're offering. Okay. But again, you can start doing, like I showed you guys earlier, you can use ChatGPT to do your thumbnails, to write your blogs, to do your SEO. You just say, "Hey, let me show you one more time." For those who came late, I understand what happened. For those who came late. All right, watch this. Here is my website. www.easymt5.com. Oh, let's make it more fun. Y'all watch this. I'm going to start fresh. Let's start a new dialogue. All right. You are my marketing agency. Watch this. Watch, y'all. Watch. Good. Then I'm going to treat you like a serious client, not just throw random ideas at you. Here's how we're going to operate. Look, it's already telling you. Look, look, look. I ain't even told her what I wanted yet. This already said crazy. Ooh. Do you want the scale? Look, it already did all this stuff. Look, next steps, agency moves. Where can we dominate? Look, it's telling you. See, immediate things. So here is my website. I told y'all, do not make this harder than what it is. That's why I'm coming up with this offer. You can really make some serious money and you don't have to know nothing. EasyMT5.com. And I need a full workup for marketing on social media and Google and on YouTube. All right, everybody watch this, and this is going to be it. And I'm going to let y'all go because I want to go hang out with Nancy. Watch this. Bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 seconds. Let's go over what it did for us in 18 seconds with one sentence. Full marketing workup for Easy MT5. Here's your core strategy: funnels, leads, convert, YouTube domination plan. Here we go. Viral titles, thumbnail ideas. So then watch this. Short form content machines, hooks, the format, Google Ads, email system. It's even telling you the titles to use in your emails when you start using emails. So watch this. Watch this. Watch. Create an email for that sentence. Watch this. And this is just ChatGPT. This is the low version. It's not even the real mark built around the marketing. There's tons of them on your Instagram and LinkedIn or and Facebook. And there you go. And then you just take this, look, or you don't even have to do that. For those who's not familiar, you hit this box right here and it's already copied. And then you just attach it in an email and you send it to whoever you want to use it. So if you want to be in the email marketing, there you go. All you do is put one sentence and it tells you what to do. So now watch this. Create a thumbnail or image for social media around this. Now they do have the free version of ChatGPT. You don't even have to pay for it. Because I do so many of them now, I got the paid version and it's only $20 a month. $20 a month, that's all it is. Now you just turn into your own ad agency. That's what I'm saying. This is ridiculously crazy. So let's see. And for those who came late, I was telling people that I used to pay my thumbnail team $20 per thumbnail. So go to my YouTube channel, all them thumbnails over the last several years. Look at this. Oh my God, that is nice. Wow. Look at that. Whose face is that? I don't know. Look at that. Easy MT5. Look at that. Look at that. See? And then you go right here. I'm showing you everything. And you can push it right on out to your social media channels, or you can download it and then boom. So wherever you go, you just go to your YouTube channel, wherever, and they say upload an image, and you just click on that and it's already there. If you want to save this for later, you copy this link and email it to yourself so you always have it in your records. Now, if you had the paid $20 a month version, it'd be in your history right here. But look at how long it took me to get this. And I used to pay them $20 per thumbnail, and it would take a 24-hour turnaround period. And now I can do my own in less than a minute. Everything. Blog posts, 30 seconds. SEO, watch this. Give me an SEO package for this. $20 a month. $20 a month. And here it is. See, 150 points hit. Primary keywords. It's giving you core keywords, your long tail. Those who's in marketing, you know what this is, long tail and short tail keywords. If you're not in marketing, you don't need to. It's already done for you. There you go. Look at that. Tags. So if you're on YouTube or somewhere else and you need tag words, it already gave you this. You click right here to copy them and then you just paste them in. Social media captions. See, everything done for you. And then it even built suggestions. You want me to build 30 new SEO blogs? And then you just say, yes, build 30 SEO blogs. Okay. So again, I don't see why nobody can make an income. All right. All right, guys. Last question. Let me see. Should have said he streamed it. Yep, it's on there. All right. Are you going to post the recording? Okay. Yeah, I'll post the recording. Give me tonight or tomorrow and I'll post it. Or if not, just somebody shoot me. Well, I'll make a note to myself because I'll end up with 30 emails. And I'll post it. I'll create a matter of fact. Let me do one more thing real quick. Stay right there. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hold on. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna upload this image. Create a second image like this, but say, please say the following. Please watch the recorded, the pre-recorded. You ain't got to even be perfect. Pre-recorded show meeting. I'll say meeting from last night. All right, and there we go. Let's see. And this will be it. Then we're done. I'm showing you guys possibility. We have to think outside the box. We have to. Because again, if you don't, and to be honest, while we're waiting on this thumbnail, here's my fear, you guys, in all honesty, putting all real talk, all this stuff aside. Here's my concern. And Nancy's not into all this stuff, okay? She's a brilliant woman in her own right, but she's not into this. And she said, after I did that meeting with you guys last time, look at that. Look at that. How long did it take? I ain't even finished my sentence. And here it is. Link in the description below. Please watch the pre-record meeting from last night. Important information. Do not miss out. Link below. How long did that take? And then I go here, click on download. It goes up here. And then when I get ready to post it, y'all will have it. Okay. So it's already done. But here's the last thing that really bothers me. If you don't do something now, even if this is not your thing, if you don't do something now, Nancy asked a very important question. She said, babe, so if AI is going to be replacing almost every middle to low income job, then how are people going to buy their goods and services? I said, baby, that's right. That's what I'm trying to tell people. How are they going to afford to buy bread if nobody has work? How's that going to happen? Are you guys getting this? This is real. This is real. This is stuff that keeps me up. Last night, I only slept about 2 hours last night, and then I took a nap around 10 a.m. So I'm working on 3 hours of sleep. This stuff bothers me, and I'm trying to really help. How? How are you going to feed your family? And then because so many people are getting laid off all at the same time, and I talked to some employers. One of them, he's a business owner, a multimillionaire, and I talked with him. I was right there talking with him. He said, "Man, I'm tripping off the people." He said, "I get 1,200 applicants a week. A week." He said, "I get 1,200 a week. That's what, almost 5,000 applicants a month to work for him." And so he's very mean because he don't care. There was another place I had talked to them, and these people, they were doing interviews, and there was on average, because it was a popular company, they were getting an average of 10,000 applications for one job. Where's that going to leave you? Where's that going to leave you? And you say, man, I want to trade, but I'm struggling in trading. Okay, then you got to figure out something. So what can you do? I'm showing what's possible. Even if you don't do it with us, I'm showing you what's possible. Have you ever thought that this is something that you can do? I never thought I could do it. And here I am creating thumbnails, blogs, SEO. I'm doing all the same things that the marketing companies are charging thousands of dollars for, and I can do it from home in a matter of seconds. And if I wasn't doing this for my own business, I would be definitely doing it for other business owners. In fact, my next door neighbor, he owns a roofing company. I know for sure he don't understand this stuff. I'll be doing his marketing for his roofing company at a fraction of the cost. This is possible. This is using technology for you versus it being used against you. Okay. Well, anyway, let's pray out. We had a good meeting. I think everything was good. Father, thank you for us being allowed to have this conversation. And Lord, thank you for getting me through the last couple of hours with all the different things going on. The devil is very, very busy. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure many people who's hearing the sound of my voice or watching this later on are going through different things themselves. And so, Father, in the name of Jesus, I pray for them that they will be able to get through this crisis. And also, even if this is not for them, that maybe I woke something up in them that they didn't even think was possible. Maybe they have a different idea to start a different kind of company and thought it would be difficult and never thought it could come to light. But because of what they saw tonight, it brought possibility to their spirit to say, I can see this happen. I can do this, or I can do that. His brother P, he did it right in front of me. Now I see it. And so, Father, if that's the case, thank you for that as well. Either way it goes, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, everybody type the word amen. Do you use our affiliate ID? Yeah, like I said, once you create your account in easymt5.com, once you create your account right here, and again, you do not have to sign up for the actual trading service unless you want to. Those are they're completely separate programs. They're not the same. So if you want to be a part of EasyMT5 and you are a person who like to trade or want to get started trading, go ahead. That's fine. But is it required for you to become an affiliate? No, you can sign up here in an affiliate and you don't have to be part of that trading service at all. Okay. Some people do both, but if you're not a person who knows how to trade and you just want to be an affiliate to make extra income, then here it is. Just click right here. Once you click on here and create your registration, then you can click on log in and you'll be able to track your own results. And again, we do pay out every Friday. I know it doesn't matter whether you have one person, 20 people, or 1,000 people. We're going to pay out every Friday consistently. Okay. And we already started doing that. And again, somebody did have just one person, but we still paid out. Okay. We pay out very faithfully. But again, we're doubling the amount of money. And last but not least, again, if you hit your first 25 people and if you're already part of this, then we're going to cut your monthly billing. It's only $97, but the monthly billing, we're going to stop it. But if you haven't gotten started and you were interested, then guess what? You'll get granted your membership and it'll be a whole year on us. Okay. All right. All right. SuperEasyForex@gmail.com. I'll type that in there. All right. That's the email in there. Got it? And guys, please, again, if you're going to email, be patient with us because, it's late. And me personally, I'm finna go hang out with Nancy. All right. Okay, you guys, that's it.